YouTube, man? We back at it with another documentary reaction. This time it's not UK Joe Plug. It's the boy Skyboy. You already know what's going on. We got the deadly war in Northwest London. CSB versus SGB, nigga. Alright, man. We about to see who getting yinged, popped, copped, and rocked, boy. We about to see what's going on. Tap that link down below. Comment, like, and subscribe. Alright. And then we're going to keep going up, man. 2025, we're going up, bro. We almost to 1K subscribers, so I'm going to keep saying it until we get there, man. And then when we get to 1K, we're going to get to 5K. And then when we get to 5K, we're going to get to 10K, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, let's get right into the documentary. This documentary was 2 years ago, but I ain't never heard of these gangs, so I'm about to find out what's going on. Let's get it.
Another one awaiting familiar waters, the borough of Brent, home to some of London's most deadliest gangs, and at one point, the capital of gun crime. Today we'll be focusing on two particular sets, Stonebridge and Church Road, a war that has been active for almost 2 decades. I'll be touching slightly on the set's history, but rest assured I'll be focusing mainly on a modern string of violence between these two sets. The past history is a bit murky and many people disagree on certain events, so aspects of it is best to be left alone, especially when I can't verify certain details.
Tonight we get an unusual glimpse into why the war on drugs is failing. Jamaica is one of this country's closest friends and favored trading partners. We give Jamaica more U.S. aid than any other Caribbean country. We also export a voracious appetite for drugs. So, Jamaican organized crime is flooding this country with tons of cocaine and marijuana. And along with the drugs, Jamaican gangs, or posses as they're called, have imported a brand of cruelty that's second to none.
Now let's take it way back to the 90s. Winston Harris, aka Escobar, and his fellow yardies relocated from Jamaica into New York City. They were known as the Lock City Crew. There was an American dream on the table and everyone wanted a piece of it. They started distributing drugs in Queens. However, after several murders and drug-related crimes, Escobar and his gang fled to London to avoid the FBI. One of the rare occasions where gang members understood when to stop rolling the dice. Once they touched down in London, they settled into Brent, where they recruited members from all over the borough and imposed their violent style of dealing with issues, causing them to grow very quickly and to take over the borough. Now on to the 2000s. A new generation of youngsters forming their own sets came into play. The thugs of Stonebridge and the Church Road soldiers. The hatred between these two sets was so severe that innocents who lived in opposing estates would also be targeted. Kaiser Osman, also known as Ozzy, a resident from the Stonebridge Park estate, was bullied by younger members of the Church Road soldiers in and outside of school. Despite Ozzy being a civilian, he and his family would often make reports to the police claiming to be a victim of the bullying. Members of the gang would purposely bang on his door screaming, "I will kill you." They were surrounding his house armed with knives, shouting these intimidating remarks regularly. One day, he was seen walking.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? What are we doing? So niggas is outside his crib yelling with knives and masks on and nobody called the police? Nobody called the police. Nobody crept open, lifted up they blind real quick to look outside and see that there's scavengers waiting to kill your neighbor. Nobody called the police.
Out of the community centre in the Church Road estate. A few members of the gang approached him. They began assaulting him and he was stabbed right in the chest. He died shortly after due to his injuries. Members were arrested, some as young as 12 years old, where one member was charged with his manslaughter.
12 years old on a body case? How do... I said they be high, Lord. They be high. They be high. They be high. Why are you... Bro, you know what I was doing at 12? Nigga, I was riding bikes and playing basketball at my friend's house. You over here catching bodies?
In 2001, Shakar Anderson, aka Cash, was a talented musician who was about to be signed by dancehall artist and legend Movado. One day, Cash got into a sticky situation with a Stonebridge member named Shorty. Unfortunately, the situation escalated and Shorty shot Cash at point blank range and robbed him. Cash almost died from his injuries, but thankfully survived. Cash was left with nothing but trauma and anger and vowed to avenge his wounds. In 2002, famous UK rapper Dizzy Rascal held an event at a nightclub to tackle gun crime. The irony is that Cash and Zeno both attended the event armed, Zeno being the older brother of Nines, a very important individual that will make a name for himself in the future. Also in attendance was Shorty, the man who almost took Cash's life a year prior, as well as another Stonebridge member named Ensman. Cash spotted him and instantly shot Shorty in the back of the head. Zeno also saw Ensman and began firing, hitting him in the...
Oh my goodness. This nigga got popped by his op, right? He survived the shooting. He get out. He looking for revenge. They go to the same event that they know this one guy. They both know him and they on different sides. They go to his event to show support, a gun crime event, and they both pulled up strapped. He walked through the party. He see him immediately blast him in the back of the head. Woo! Oh my God, boy. Yo. These UK niggas, I'm telling you, why are they so crazy? I'ma tell you why. Because all of these niggas is Caribbean, bro. That's why they crazy as hell. I know because I'm Trini, bro. I'm Trinidadian, bro. That's why they crazy as hell. Only a crazy Caribbean man gonna get yinged up, shot and popped at, and then get out when he survive and he like, oh yeah, I'm turnt now. He came out on violence. He was not playing no games, boy.
Nick, Ensman
no
attempted
games.
to escape, but sadly collapsed outside the nightclub and died. Despite several people witnessing this, no one said a word due to fear, and both murders are unsolved to this day. Now forward to 2007, a pivotal moment in a northwest London gang culture, the introduction of the bandana movement. Stonebridge linked up with several sets such as South Kilburn, Chalk Hill and Monks Park. They all flagged blue, their rivals flagged red. I go into more detail about this in my other video that's on my channel that you should check out. However, Church Road, they stuck with a black flag to distinguish themselves from their rivals. They weren't a part of the link up despite sharing the same rivals and kept to themselves. April 2008, Zeno, aka Wayne Freckleton, was sitting in a barbershop when he was brutally shot and killed by masked gunmen. The gunmen were Ford and Osborne, two Stonebridge members who were later sentenced to life in prison. This vicious attack was a revenge for the double murder Zeno was a part of in 2002. Although it happened a good 6 years ago, it's a testament to the statement that revenge has no expiry date.
They don't give a fuck.
2009, Church Road affiliate Pinky had been attending a party inside the local primary school on the Stonebridge Park estate. Hours later, whilst leaving the premises, he was confronted by Stonebridge members, which led to a gunshot being fired. Pinky was hit and later died from his injuries. Stonebridge member Grandad and others were arrested, even going as far as to arrest a schoolboy in connection with the murder. But due to insufficient evidence and no witness coming forth, the case was later dropped and the murder remains unsolved.
Up early.
Oh my lord, niggas is getting popped.
Get fresh.
Niggas is getting popped, man.
An individual from the Church Road area that goes by Dipset was once spotted by Stonebridge members. They forced him to strip naked and do star jumps, repeatedly smack himself in the face and to scream Stone busy. Now this stripping business is something I've seen gangs all over.
I'm sorry, you not finna make me strip. I'm not stripping, bro. Y'all just gonna have to shoot me, bro. I'm not getting naked. And first of all, why the fuck y'all want him to get naked in front of y'all? Let's start there. Huh? Let's start there. Why the fuck are y'all making a grown-ass man with his dick out to get naked in front of y'all? For what? For what? If y'all caught him, y'all was gonna do that. And get the fuck on. Niggas over here making niggas strip. I never understood that shit, bro. You are a... You know what? I'm not even gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
The world do.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
And I generally think it's one way closeted, down low homosexual gang members can express their desires whilst disguising it as humiliating and up. Because there's nothing gangster about it.
It's not.
The video
It's
was
goofy as hell. What the fuck do I look like making my op get naked in front of me and doing star jumps with his dick flapping in my... Like, are you serious, bro? What in the... Bro. Oh, my lord, boy.
to YouTube, but for some reason you can only hear the audio. Now on to the 2010s. Stonebridge member K Coke was making a name for himself in the rap scene, consistently producing bangers, notably his hit Are You Alone Fam, which was dedicated to dissing former Stonebridge member Spider, who snitched and relocated outside of London. K Coke also did a Fire in the Booth and was one of the first artists I've seen hit 1 million views back then. This was a monumental feat as London didn't have much of a rap scene. Like, this song sits at a pretty 22 million views today.
Damn.
Now on to the late 2010. K Coke and fellow member Squingy was spotted in a barbershop by Church Road members. K Coke was sitting waiting for his haircut when they ran up on him recording, verbally abusing him, throwing bricks and leaving with his jacket. K Coke stood his ground and jokingly replied, "What you saying?" So credit to him for that. You can't buy a heart.
What? 30 man, K Coke, pussy, church road, crime scene, one order. Yeah, 30 man. What?
What you saying?
Bang the shit.
Yeah. Better stand your ground, my boy. Okay, hold on. They might get active. Hold on.
K Coke, come here, fucking man.
Now
I caught my man at the barber shop, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all not on shit. Y'all not on shit for real, nigga. If y'all wanted to do that, if y'all really do that for real, y'all would have ran in the shop. Don't give a fuck who in the way. Y'all would have yinged him down right there, nigga. Talk about that. Niggas over here pulling out their camera, nigga. That shit ain't gangster. The fuck? I'm not gangster myself. I'm just saying, bro. If you gonna act like that, I'm you. You putting it on the internet. You recording this shit. You know what I'm saying? But bro, that shit, if you was really OJ, my dude, you would have said, who's that? Oh, that's... You would have ran in the shop, no questions asked, on site, and yinged him down, bro. Am I lying? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just asking a question.
Operation Trident, which is a police service unit originally set up
Whoa,
in
whoa,
1998
whoa.
for the black community as the community-led initiative with the police to tackle gun crime and homicides disproportionately affecting African Caribbean communities. Trident successfully arrested many gang members for firearms and ammunition possession.
I'm about to say, hey, another thing that somebody else told me in the comment section, they said in the 2010s, y'all had them sticks out there, boy. I'm talking Mac 10s with the suppressor on them. I'm talking Scorpions, the joint from MW3. Yes, the original, nigga. I told y'all, stop playing with the UK. Them niggas got it out there, bro. Y'all keep playing like it's here, ye here. It's not. I keep telling y'all that. It's not. It's real yachties out there. Caribbean fam. Yes. Them niggas is crazy. Crazy. Local. Crazy, bro. Them niggas is crazy, bro. I'm telling you.
This helped lower the crime within the borough of Brent, especially within the Harlesden area. Gentrification also played a part and had taken an influx as estates were demolished and rebuilt into council homes and flats. Many residents, including gang members, were forced to move out of the area due to high rent and some for criminal convictions.
Now come the 2017s and the war was brewing musically. K Coke returned from his hiatus and dropped Liquor Man and replied to Nine's hit title Trapper of the Year when Nine said, "If I had a record deal, I still ain't laying down my weapon." This is a reference to K Coke's song with Rita Ora where the hook says, "Lay down your weapons." K Coke's response was said, "Lay down your weapons to the kiddies and that. I never laid down mine, I got a fizzy and a Mac." In other words, I was telling the kids to lay down their weapons. I still got mine. K Coke didn't stop there. He crossed the line and talked about Zeno's death, the older brother of Nines who got gunned down in a barbershop. The lyrics read, "Fuck boy, you're not 30, your brother died in 06. Now come 2018, the rise of the new generation. Many thugs of Stonebridge members got locked up on drug offences and firearm charges. This led to the extinction of SGB and made way for the new upcoming generation who formed SOS, aka Shoot on Sight. Prominent members included Crash Corn, Little Shanks, Little J. The alliance were newer generation of the South.
So basically, he's saying these the YNs. These the YNs. These everywhere. We're modern day now. You know what I'm saying?
And Chalk Estates, now known as A9 and SSK. Over the years, more alliances have emerged with other gangs such as CGM and LGA.
Okay.
Just like their rivals, Church Road would also usher a new generation of CSB members, which consisted of prominent members such as Chapo, Sav, Q2T, Screamer, and many more. Unlike Stonebridge though, the younger generation will keep the name CSB going. They will go on to make music and adopt the popular UK drill sound.
Nigga had like 5 rollies on his wrist. What the fuck?
Welcome to the plus side. We're an
Niggas
Now
got
remember
bread.
Big Keys I talked about earlier? Well, his nephew, Rico Finlayson, was stabbed 10 times in the Church Road area. Thankfully, paramedics managed to save his life. Meanwhile, his father, Justin, has just secured funding to expand a charity that tackles knife crime. In August 2017, the father launched a music outreach project, which was a double-decker bus converted into a music studio, which picked up gang members from Church Road in the Hardsden area in the morning and Stonebridge gang members in the afternoon. He wanted to inspire the youth within the community instead of being on the road committing crimes to channel their emotions into art. On the 31st of May 2018...
That's good, man. We need more people like that, man. We need a lot of more people like that. Like I said, man. Hey, all heroes do not wear, capes, bro. They don't. You know what I'm saying? It takes somebody in the hoods, even over here. It takes somebody in the hood to really make a change and really, show the kids that care, because that's what they really missing. Like, bro, like, why you think I'm not in the street? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a way to not have your kids grow up like that or be influenced by that. And like, don't get me wrong, where I grew up at, it was that around. It was definitely that around, but I was smart. I knew to get the fuck on. I knew to take my ass inside, bro. Okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stuff that you don't want to get. You just don't want to involve yourself in. You know what I mean? Like, it's just best to stay your ass away and out the way. Get your money and go.
Gunshot wounds on Lawrence Avenue at about 8:30 p.m. He had been shot 11 times with a machine gun. Luckily, he survived the attack. It was
Ooh. 11 times with a machine gun, my boy. That must have been that Scorpion or some shit, bruh.
And the intended target was a friend, a Thugs of Stonebridge member. 2019, an event took place that added oil to an already raging fire. This would lead to severe upscale in future violence. One day, Nines was driving around in his Porsche and had been spotted by Mad Big and AR. After they locked eyes, Nines was chased. This is what led to Nines crashing his car. AR and B caught up with him and stabbed him in his face. AR even recorded him chasing Nines. This was a stupid decision to chase clout and incriminate himself.
These niggas saw you in your Porsche. They saw this rapper in his Porsche. Ran him down, made him crash. He jumped out. They started chasing this nigga and they chinged him in the face. And then homeboy is going to record the whole thing on Snapchat so they know it's him. What do I... Lord God, boy, these boys be high. They be high, man. What do I be... Y'all be... Let me get in a car, let me go do a ride out, and let me go stab my op in the face, then record it so the feds know it's me, so I can go to jail for GBH. What does that sound like? What does that sound like?
Which further aided the police. They used the footage as evidence in the courtroom, and he was later sentenced for the stabbing. Nines left with a nasty scar that you can see today on his face. On the 5th of July on Harrow Road, Monks Park, at around 8:10 p.m. on Friday, Craig Small, aka Smalls, a Stonebridge member and friend of K Coke, was gunned down. This was a retaliation for what happened to Nines. When such a name brand and important member such as Nines is attacked, the retaliation always has to be murder. The shooting was caught on CCTV. The shooter creeped up close and unaware Small standing outside a chicken shop was shot at point blank range. And when it looked like the shooter was fleeing, he came back to shoot again while Smalls was lying on
Oh, no. Oh, my God, boy. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. They said this rapper got ran down, chinged in the face. They said they retaliated for that. Saw bruh outside the shop, ran down close range and popped that joint. He fell on the ground. He ran away, came back and popped him again. Boy, y'all better stay prayed up, man. This shit real, man. I don't give a fuck how long ago this shit was. This shit is real, nigga. Y'all got to stay prayed up, boy. I'm telling y'all, man. It's not a joke out here.
murder.
Oh my
This led to
God.
physical attacks with them. They resorted to taking their anger and frustrations out on any St. Raphael's member they could find. The next day, St. Raphael's GK was shot numerous times while sitting in his car. Fortunately, he only got shot in his arm,
then it continues.
rushed to hospital and discharged. Both Skeng and M1 would be arrested for their participation in the attempted murder. Young Sam was charged with the murder of Smalls. The next day, Beefy rounded up thugs of Stonebridge members to go after St. Raphael's leader Bucky.
Sure, you could go to a home improvement store where they can help you find the perfect.
Oh, nah, he tweaking. I ain't waiting no 20 seconds, my boy.
Alright guys, I'm back with another one. I'm waiting for...
Oh, they gotta make me go through this whole shit. It's cool. We're gonna be right back.
Both Skeng and M1 would be arrested for their participation in the attempted murder. Young Sam was charged with the murder of Smalls. The next day, Beefy rounded up thugs of Stonebridge members to go after St. Raphael's leader Bucky. This is because they wanted to make an example by going after the main figurehead at the time. The thugs of Stonebridge members saw an innocent man named Kwasi Mensah walking out of a shop. They followed him and shot him in the head at point blank range. Another case of mistaken identity, a trend we are sadly so accustomed to. Come
However,
2020, many CSB members were released from prison and held a block party to celebrate. A SOS member got word of the party and slid. The gunman spotted a CSB member along with his family and started shooting. The CSB member was shot in his arm, his wife was shot 5 times in the chest. And the most heinous crime of them all.
Oh my lord, bro, why are we shooting the wife, man? You shot her 5 times in the chest, nigga? That's not even who you looking for. How do you shoot a girl? RIP to her, man.
Their 2-year-old was shot in the head. Thankfully, all survived but had life.
And then y'all shooting babies in the... Boy.
Changing injuries. The shooter was Crash Corn. He was charged with triple attempted murder. However, he beat the case due to insufficient evidence. Now talk about luck. I'm sure you can imagine the shit.
Wow.
Anger the CSB member was going through. It's one thing being shot.
Morris Seaton is considered a low-ranking Church Road gamer. 2 was shot in the head but survived. Thank the Lord. His mother was shot 5 times in the chest but survived. Oh my God. She survived after she got 5 times in the chest? Oh my God. Jesus was here today, boy. Thank you, Jesus. Gunshot injury to the arm. Crash Corn was arrested for attempted M. He was found in the company in Luton, was charged with the murder and high rank. Wow.
But to have your family, your wife, and your young child inflicted with life-changing pain, trauma, and injuries, I couldn't comprehend the level of revenge that he was contemplating.
Nah, facts.
Now remember how this video started in Jamaica? Well, let's take it back there. As revenge for what Crash Corn did, his father was assassinated in Jamaica as revenge. And
Y'all got it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good messing with UK gang. I'm good. I'm good off that. I will never mess with a UK gang member. I'm straight. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that you went out to go do a drill on a block party? You popped them. You got off the case of an attempted M. They know your dad lives in Jamaica. They go back. They send the orders back to Jamaica to have him off, and now your father is gone because you did that. Boy, I'm not messing with these niggas.
Innocent
boy.
baby and wife shot, and now an innocent father was taken, all because of what his son had did. This vicious cycle looks like it may never end. It just dies down for a bit, until another event re-triggers it. How many lives taken, spanning through 3 different generations in 3 different countries? How many civilians were taken that had nothing to do with it? See, I don't like preaching, as everyone already knows what the streets entail. It's either death or prison, and if you're lucky enough to make it out, you certainly don't without trauma and misery. What's the point of being the one who made it if you can't enjoy it with your friends because they were murdered? That's survivor's guilt. If you like what I do, make sure you give this a like and subscribe.
Oh man, boy. Lord God Almighty. These niggas is crazy. They're crazy, bro. They're crazy, man. Man, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Tap that link down below, bro. We're going to keep it going with these reactions. This is wild. These stories are crazy, okay? It's your boy, J Steph.